Title: The Miracle Child. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the edge of a vast African savanna, there lived a humble couple named Kofi and Adama. They had been married for many years but were unable to have children. Desperate for a child, they prayed to the spirits of their ancestors, offering gifts and sacrifices, pleading for a miracle. One fateful night, as the couple sat by their fire, a mysterious old woman appeared at their doorstep. Her hair was as white as the moon, and her eyes glowed with a gentle light. She spoke softly, but with a voice that seemed to echo through the ages. "You have been blessed," she said. "In 9 months, you will have a child. But beware, for this child will be unlike any other. He will bring great joy, but also great sorrow if you do not cherish him." True to the old woman's words, Adama soon found herself with child. When the time came, she gave birth to a baby boy. The child was beautiful beyond words, with skin the color of rich earth and eyes that sparkled like the stars. They named him Kato, which means gift in their language. Kofi and Adama were overjoyed, and the village celebrated the birth of the miracle child. But as Kato grew, strange things began to happen. When he laughed, flowers bloomed in the barren soil. When he cried, rain would fall from a cloudless sky. He spoke to animals, and they listened as if he were one of their own. The villagers marveled at Kato's powers, but Kofi and Adama grew fearful. They did not understand their son and worried that his abilities would bring misfortune upon them. One night, overwhelmed by fear and the whispers of the villagers, Kofi and Adama made a painful decision. They took Kato to the edge of the forest and left him there, hoping the spirits would take him back. They returned home with heavy hearts, convincing themselves that it was for the best. The forest, however, did not harm Kato. Instead, the trees whispered comforting words, and the animals gathered around to protect him. The old woman, who had foretold his birth, appeared once more. She gently took Kato in her arms and raised him as her own, teaching him the ways of the earth and the secrets of the spirits. Years passed, and Kofi and Adama's village fell into hard times. The rain stopped, the crops withered, and the animals disappeared. The villagers believed they were cursed and sought help from far and wide, but none could lift the dark cloud that hung over them. One day, a young man arrived at the village, radiant and strong, with a presence that filled the air with warmth. He walked to the center of the village and knelt down, placing his hands on the dry, cracked earth. Instantly, the ground trembled and green shoots began to sprout. The skies opened and rain poured down, soaking the parched land. The villagers rejoiced, but Kofi and Adama watched in silence, recognizing the young man. It was Kato, their son, now grown and full of the power they had once feared. The couple fell to their knees before him, tears streaming down their faces. "Kato, our son," they cried, "forgive us for abandoning you. We were afraid of what we did not understand." Kato looked at his parents with a gentle smile. "I have always known your fear, but I have also known your love. The old woman, my guardian, taught me that forgiveness is the greatest gift one can give. Rise, my parents, for I hold no anger in my heart." Kofi and Adama wept with relief and joy as they embraced their son. The village, once cursed, was now blessed by the presence of the miracle child. Kato's return marked the end of their suffering, and the people prospered once more. Kato remained in the village, teaching the people the wisdom of the earth and the power of kindness. And though his parents had once abandoned him, they spent the rest of their days by his side, grateful for the second chance they had been given. And so, the tale of the miracle child spread far and wide, reminding all who heard it of the power of love, forgiveness, and the miracles that can grow from even the deepest sorrow.